Today we're talking about a company that's getting a lot of attention in the AI space, Palantir Technologies. You've probably heard the name, and maybe you've seen the stock pop up on your radar. But here's the thing, while most of the headlines have been about Nvidia and its incredible performance in the hardware side of AI, Palantir has been building something equally powerful on the software side, and it's just getting started. So, what exactly is Palantir? It's a data analytics company that's been around for a while but only went public a few years ago. It started off as a government-focused company, working with US intelligence and defense agencies through its platform called Gotham. That software helps agencies sift through massive datasets to detect threats and make decisions. It was built for serious, high-stakes use cases. But Palantir didn't stop there. They expanded their offerings and now have several platforms, including Foundry, which helps enterprises organize and make use of their data, Apollo, which ensures software updates are deployed smoothly across various systems, and AIP, their artificial intelligence platform. This last one is key. It allows businesses to plug AI directly into their operations and decision-making processes. That's the future, and Palantir is building the infrastructure for it. What's especially interesting is how Palantir has been steadily moving beyond its government roots. They're now making big moves into healthcare, manufacturing, financial services, basically any industry that's swimming in data and needs help making sense of it. The company has already partnered with firms to apply its AI to everything from hospital billing systems to military command networks. Financially, they've been growing fast. Their revenue has climbed significantly over the past year, and profits have been following. That's no small feat in today's market, where even solid companies are getting squeezed. Despite some ups and downs, including a recent pullback in the stock price, the company has proven that it has strong demand for its products. Now, about that pullback, it caught a lot of investors by surprise. But when you dig in, it's not as alarming as it might look. A large part of it was triggered by the CEO selling some of his shares. While that might seem like a red flag, executive stock sales happen all the time for a bunch of reasons, and they're not always about losing faith in the company. Another concern was about potential cuts to the US defense budget. And yeah, since a good chunk of Palantir's revenue still comes from the government, it's understandable that investors would be cautious. But some analysts actually think Palantir could benefit from budget shifts, as more efficient tools like theirs become more essential during tighter times. But let's zoom out a bit. What really makes Palantir interesting right now is the shift toward the private sector. The company has been rapidly gaining new clients in commercial industries, which is a big signal that their business model is becoming more scalable. They're not just relying on big government contracts anymore. That's important because it means more predictable, recurring revenue going forward. And the demand for what they're offering, it's only increasing. As more businesses start to adopt AI, they're going to need software that helps them deploy it responsibly and effectively. Palantir is positioning itself as that backbone. And because of their roots in high-security, mission-critical environments, they bring a level of reliability and trust that's hard to match. Of course, there are risks. Expanding from government contracts to a broader B2B model is no small task. It requires a different kind of sales strategy and pricing structure. Also, there's always geopolitical uncertainty. With Palantir doing business with multinational clients, it's not impossible that some of their partnerships could be impacted by international tensions. And yes, some investors feel like the stock is a bit pricey compared to other software names. But that's often the case with companies that are still in their high growth phase. It's the market's way of pricing and expectations for the future. Bottom line, Palantir is in the middle of something really exciting. They've got the products, they've got the partners, and they've got momentum. While the road ahead won't be without its bumps, this is one of those companies that feels like it's playing the long game. They're not chasing hype, they're building infrastructure for how AI is going to be used across industries for decades to come. So if you're watching this wondering whether Palantir is worth a look, I'd say it's definitely a story to follow. This isn't just another tech company, it's shaping up to be a critical part of the AI ecosystem. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your thoughts on Palantir. Are you already holding the stock? Thinking about getting in? Let me know down below. I'll see you in the next video.